Hey Booger Boy Meisters fans, I guess y'all know this is Big Mama here, and I just wanted to get on the video or whatever y'all call it. You know, I'm not computer literate, so y'all have to forgive me, but I did want to get on here tonight and tell you guys all that have been praying for me and keeping me in your prayers and thoughts. How I don't want to get emotional now with you, but I want to tell you each and every one of you how very much I appreciate that, because it evidently paid off today. I got some really good news today, and it was scary going into the doctor's office because this time last Wednesday when I had my surgery, I won't show it to y'all because it's worse than a horror movie.
Yeah, it is.
And it's for real. But anyway, my kids and friend that went with me told me the news. They were really worried that I had some really bad news coming, because the doctor's always really upbeat, and they said she was dead serious when she came out of my surgery, and it didn't sound good at all. So I've really been sweating this last week, and this last night was tough for me. But we finally got the report today after we waited about 2 hours for the pathology to get it to them, and she came in with a big smile on her face, and I knew then that things were going to look up for us. And except for one item, which I think is just maybe a little spot that maybe she couldn't see or she couldn't get to because of all the swelling. The lymph nodes were swelled really, really bad, so she probably couldn't really tell where she was going in some instances. But anyway, except for that, and she said radiation should take care of that, everything else turned out really, really couldn't have been. She said we couldn't have asked for better results. So the swelling was a side effect of the chemo, which was good. She said it could either be good or bad. And so obviously it was good, showing that the chemo was doing its work. And that it was almost like sitting in trial with the Casey Anthony when she got not guilty, not guilty, not guilty on each count. Well, I got no cancer, no cancer, no cancer on each count. All the lymph nodes, they took out 15, and they were all benign. And then the invasive part of the tumor, which was very aggressive and very large and very bad, she told me several times, they got all that out. So she said we really couldn't ask for anything better, just hoping I don't get an infection, which I can get, and some severe swelling. But to tell all you fans out there that are a little overweight, I'm just going to say something, not to be mean to anybody, but just to share what my doctor told me today, that she said you're going to die sooner from your weight than you are from your breast cancer. And that was one of the complications in the surgery, was keeping me breathing because of my weight. So I really got hit in the head with a bat today when she said that, because I know I've always been a tiny person, and just over the years have gained weight. So for y'all out there that, you know, like to eat a lot of junk food and drink Pepsis like Booger Boy Meister
I don't drink
does,
it anymore.
And I'm not trying to preach to y'all anything, I'm just telling you something from experience, and I had to learn it the hard way, that watch your weight while you're young, because it can really do bad things to you in the end. And just like with cigarettes, you know, there's nothing good that comes from being overweight. And I know it's easy said, because I've been very thin. As Booger Boy said, my mom used to be anorexic, but she beat it, and I really was. I was 89 pounds, and now I'm a Big Mama. You know, I didn't get that name for nothing. So anyway, just, you know, to let y'all know, I don't want any of y'all to ever have to go through what I went through. And for you young ladies out there, get your mammogram when the time comes. If you're not old enough to get it, you know, don't worry now, but when it comes time, don't put everything before yourself. Put yourself first when it comes to your health, because nobody knows your body like you do, and, you know, you want to be around. Every day is precious. So I just wanted to thank each of you for all your thoughts and prayers, and for keeping Booger Boy's spirits up when I was going through this. I'm still not quite over the bridge yet. I have to have 35 radiation treatments, and I guess there'll be a piece of cake next to what I've had before, but, you know, it's still, you know, I got to go through that. you know, we don't know that it can't come back, but, you know, I'm just going to be happy for now. And I just wanted to thank all of y'all so much for your thoughts and prayers and for keeping me there, because I really have felt them and it really has helped. And I thank you all so very much. And one day, when I get my hair back, I'm going to send you a picture. I used to have pretty long hair, and nobody can imagine me without hair, but shit happens, and you just have to deal with it. So thanks for bearing with me and understanding through all these tough times, because it's, my doctor said today, she said, Miss Cox, you've had a tough year. And I said, let's retract that statement. It's been like a tough, how about the last 20 years has been pretty tough. But anyway, when you get lemons, just make lemonade out of it. It's all I can tell you. Just don't give up. Just fight. Stay in there for the fight. And just know that every day is precious. Don't take it for granted. And don't fuss and fight, because you never know. And I tell you what, my immortality sure came knocking on my door and gave me a scare. I told Booger Boy, I said, I hope today now when I go home a transfer truck doesn't hit me when I'm walking across the parking lot to get to my car. So anyway, just a little humor there. But anyway, y'all take care, and thanks for listening to this, taking the time to listen, and I sure appreciate everything. Okay, signing off. Keep you updated. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.